On behalf of the Golden Fire Department and the City of Golden, I'd like to welcome everyone to the swearing-in ceremony for our new Fire Chief, Alicia Welch. My name is Jason Slowinski. I am the City Manager for Golden, and I'm delighted to be here with all of you on this very exciting occasion. It's not every day that we get to swear in a new Fire Chief. Before we begin, I want to recognize some special guests in our audience this morning. We have several members of our City Council that are here today. Our Mayor is here, Marjorie Sloan. Please welcome our Mayor. Councilor Rob Reed is here. Councilor Laura Weinberg is here. Councilor Saoirse Karras-Graves. And Councilor Jim Dale. Thank you all for being here. Oh, and I'm sorry, and Councilor Paul Haseman is here. Councilor Haseman, you weren't sitting in the line, so I missed it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you being here to celebrate this occasion with us. I also want to give a special welcome to Alicia's spouse, Rita, and her parents, and her family, and close friends that have gathered here today. I know many of you have traveled far to join us and to celebrate this milestone in Alicia's career. And I want you to know that you truly are our special guest today. We're glad you could be here, and I want to welcome you to our fine city. We're honored to be able to celebrate with you and to welcome Alicia to our City of Golden family. And we also, by extension, welcome you to our family as well. I also want to thank our Deputy Fire Chief, Jerry Stricker, who has stepped in and served as the acting Fire Chief the last couple of years. Jerry, thank you for your service. I appreciate you stepping up and helping us out during this transition. I have 3 rules for this morning's program. I'm a believer that things run smoother when you have clear expectations. So the rule number 1, and this one is for everybody in attendance today, I want to see lots of smiles and laughter and joy today. There are so many times when we are gathered together for reasons that are less enjoyable. And so we should definitely take advantage of the times when we gather for fun occasions like this. It's an exciting time for the Golden Fire Department and for our city. And so smiles and happiness and joy is certainly welcome. Rule number 2, this one's mostly for Alicia's friends and family. It's okay to shed tears of joy and happiness. When I met with Alicia last week, she was telling me that I shouldn't be surprised to see folks cry, and that's okay. You don't just get to become Fire Chief. You don't wake up one day and become Fire Chief. It's a lot of days and years and decades of hard work and dedication, starting at working your way through the ranks, and then all the education and career milestones along the way. It's a lot of effort to get to be Fire Chief. And so it's a great moment and one you should be proud of. And so it's okay to have tears of joy and happiness because it means a lot for Alicia and her career, and it really is the pinnacle of her service, right? So I give you all permission to cry in advance if you'd like to. And rule number 3, this one is for our Police Chief, Bill Kilpatrick, who's also here somewhere today. Bill, please stay off the fire equipment. We all know you have dreams of becoming a firefighter. This day is about Alicia, so there's no climbing on the fire apparatus. One of the most important jobs that I have as the city manager is the recruitment of highly qualified candidates to lead our various operating departments. I owe it to our city council, who puts that trust in me to find the best and brightest for the city of Golden. And I owe it to our organization and to our employees. They work hard and deserve good leadership. And it is a very high bar that we set here in the city of Golden. The search for our next fire chief was no different. We cast the net far and wide across the country in a nationwide search for the Golden Fire Chief. And we are fortunate to have many fantastic candidates apply for the position. And those that interviewed as finalists were all extremely well qualified. And we worked hard to put those candidates through the ringer. Didn't we, Alicia? Yeah. Not only did they have to do the standard cover letter and resume that anybody has to do to apply for a job, but we put them through, had written questionnaires, they had to produce a video, they had to go through a 2-day interview process where they met with 3 interview panels, a candidate forum with our fire department members, and an interview with myself. I'd be absolutely remiss if I didn't pause here to thank those that helped in the interview process. Members of our management team who assisted in the process, but most importantly, many members of our fire department. You gave your time and your effort to serve either on a panel interview or come in for the candidate forum. And I was so impressed by that. I'm impressed by our fire department and the quality of the feedback you provided me. I asked them to provide feedback, both positive and negative, on each of the final candidates, and they didn't disappoint. They gave me some really good things to think about, some good questions to ask, and following that evening, I had a lot of information when I sat down and met one-on-one with each of the candidates to ask them. So to the members of the Golden Fire Department, I want you to all know that I could not have done it without you. This is a working fire station, so you should not be surprised to be interrupted by calls. But I want you to all know that I could not have done it without you. I appreciate your efforts and your participation in the process. And for that, please help me thank them and give them a round of applause. At the end of the day, however, there was one candidate that stood out for me, Alicia Welch. Alicia is smart. She has a Bachelor of Arts degree from Cal State University Long Beach and a Master of Arts degree from the esteemed Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California. She also graduated from the highly acclaimed LAPD's West Point Leadership Academy. And she is battle tested. She has 26 years of operational experience with the Los Angeles Fire Department, beginning as a firefighter and eventually promoting to the rank of battalion chief. She has taken on a number of special assignments in her career that span the breadth of the fire service, including fire prevention, homeland security, and recruitment. And if that weren't enough, Alicia assisted FEMA and the Department of Homeland Security in the development of a national preparedness model called Ready Responding. All of that is a very impressive resume, no question. But for me, it was more about the intrinsic leadership qualities that Alicia brings to the job. Throughout her career, she has demonstrated that she is a compassionate leader with a deep love for the fire service. She is a dedicated public servant and will no doubt work hard to both challenge and mentor the devoted men and women that serve the Golden Fire Department. She excels at building relationships, which will prove valuable on our city's leadership team, but also as the fire department seeks to strengthen its connection with the Golden community. And lastly, it goes without saying, but this is a historic moment in many ways. Yes, it is the first time we're swearing in a new fire chief in almost 20 years. But it is also the first time that we are swearing in a female fire chief in the history of the Golden Fire Department that dates back to 1879. Our fire department has been a leader in the Colorado Fire Service throughout its proud history. And today, we add yet another fine moment as we swear in the first full-time female fire chief to serve a Denver metro area fire department. Alicia, I'm proud to know that you will serve as a positive inspiration and role model for many young women in Golden and beyond. After all that, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.